Hi Kiwi! Alright, we're back at Celeste, and we're gonna go ahead and play our B-side of Chapter 5. Hopefully this is anything better than Chapter 4. I kind of had a bit of a breakdown on Chapter 4. I watched a couple more speedrun tech videos, so now I understand it a bit better, but the trick is to do a diagonal down and then jump, I believe? And you can... yeah, carry the momentum pretty reliably that way. Anyway, I see what they want here. I need to do that, go up here. Oop, a little too slow on that. Alright, but hopefully this is a bit more manageable. Timing aside, hopefully this is a bit more manageable than the last one. I haven't played Celeste in a good couple days, so I'm definitely going to be a bit rusty, that's for sure. Right, need to dash out, forgot. This definitely feels doable so far, but so did Chapter 4 after Chapter 3. So, ooh, listen to this music though. Wasn't expecting a jazz meat remix for the Cthulhu Temple, if you will. Just wait for the brass to kick back in, or the synthesized brass, if you will. Should be any second now, I assume. Nope, never mind. Alright, well, while we're playing, we'll go ahead and do some more hypotheticals. I feel like that's a fun little discussion conversation for while we're playing Celeste. Darn it, it's gonna kick in eventually. But this feels fancy. Anyway, would you rather live in a world where the money system doesn't exist and everything is done through bartering? Wait, hold on. Or live in a world where money is the only option and there's no option for bartering? I feel like without ever having experienced a proper barter system outside of video games, it's hard to get a perspective of which one I would prefer. I feel like it's satisfying to feel yourself accrue a tangible, tradable resource and trade for goods that way. But also on the same front, I suppose, having just like paper or metal money and being able to use that does offer a pretty significant layer of convenience. Okay, I'll figure out the timing in a second on this. There we go. I need to... it's also processing where that platform is going to move to when I try to grab onto it. There we go. Alright, I got the gist. Okay, looks like we have a locked door here, and a path up and to the right. Let's start with to the right. I think, since I'm so used to having money, it's probably the preferred option for me, I think. But, I don't know, honestly. That was fancy. Got it. Alright. I really enjoy this speedrun tech because it really does feel like playing Sonic a bit to me with how it controls both Sonic in like Sonic Adventure 2, but also Smash. Okay, I see what they want from me. I need to platform off that. I feel like I would at least once like to experience a barter type system, but I don't think I want to live with it. There's an inherent convenience to putting money as our standard. I do think having paper money as the standard is asking for trouble in the long run, especially since we kind of got rid of our gold standard. Okay, I think I need to jump over that and then... okay, didn't salvage that as much as I hoped. But anyway, I think I favor, in this instance, I favor... almost got that. You know what? If I do this right, I can probably still have my dash for... yeah. Sorry, I needed to borrow back my platforming brain for a moment. Anyway, so yeah, I would argue that I favor the paper money because it's just... or not paper money specifically, but having a like money-based currency rather than a barter system, just because it's something I'm more used to, and I feel like... the barter system sounds nice on paper, I think, because, I mean, I think it would add value to the goods that I would produce in that sort of a world, perhaps. And I do see value in a barter system. Oh, cool, we made it through. Alright, how does this move? I see. Alright, so I definitely don't want to go that way. I think maybe I dash out of this? No. Maybe dash upwards? No, that has spikes, so dash downwards, maybe. actually sure how to approach this. Anyway, I think for now my answer is going to be I favor monetary paper money because it's the system that I'm most familiar with. But I do think there is something to be gained from a barter-based system. So I want to dash into this, and then I can bounce out of that, grab that wall in theory. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, so let's see. What would be my next hypothetical be? Would you rather be in a relationship where you tell your partner everything and that hurts them? Or would you rather it be where you tell them nothing and you will have to worry about your partner always hiding something? I think it's fair to have things that you don't want to share with other people, and I will respect that if that is how you feel. My inclination is I don't necessarily really have anything that I'm afraid of sharing with you, and I feel like even the things that may hurt you, I am willing to share, though. So, in that regard, I am an insecure person, but I trust that if there's something you don't want to tell me, there's a good reason for it, you know? So, for this one, I know it's going to be a kind of a cop-out answer, but I don't particularly care which choice I choose, because I think both of them are reasonable, and the strength of our relationship is that we're willing to tell each other things that we think are important. And if there are potentially hurtful conversations, we still are willing to have them, because communication is probably one of the strongest points of our relationship. We are good at listening to each other, maybe not always agreeing with each other on certain aspects, but always willing to hear each other out and accept that there might be a differing opinion, or even if it hurts, at least we were honest with each other, you know? So, I don't know what to say about this one, other than that. Alright, here's a new hypothetical. Can I beat this level? Would you rather lose your sight or your memories? Whew, I jumped off that quick. I think, oops. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. Have I locked myself out of progression? I hope not. Okay, can't go through here. Right, it looks like there's something over this way, so let's go up here first. Okay, it's a lock-based room with a recharge if I need it. Okay, those things seem to slide out of my hands when I dash through them, so I gotta be careful with that. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll start by falling down here. Grab that, jump. Can't jump over that. Can I fall into it? Cool. Well, I sure did fall into it. Alright, this is a nice one. Would you rather have the ability to instantly cure any illness or be able to prevent an accident from occurring before it happens? I would argue I would favor being able to cure any illness. Accidents are accidents. They're generally not in your control. And given my vocation, I think being able to cure an illness would be pretty helpful. I see plenty of people get sick, and I'd rather not have to. Or I'd like to be able to help them quickly, you know? Right, this room is requiring some degree of brain, that's for sure. Okay, then I grab this. Oop, okay, I think I've got the sauce recipe on this one. Is how I'm going to describe that. All right, so here's how we make our sauce. We start with a nice can of tomatoes, preferably crushed. Your choice if you want to have them seasoned with oregano and basil and salt ahead of time, or you want to do that yourself. I always, if I do have a oh goodness, that didn't go well. Even if I have a pre-made sauce or a sauce that already has the seasonings in it, I always add my own seasonings because I like to over-season my sauces, I guess. Although for me, I guess it's not over-seasoned if it tastes great, you know. Oh, maybe I can do it that way. Oop, I missed. Well, plan B. Nope, plan B's failed. Yeah, but for me, I would favor... Wow, I've gone on like a very multi-level tangent here, haven't I? I would favor being able to cure any illness, personally. Where's the other... What? Oh, right. I couldn't save it. I forgot there's one underneath the block on the center. There we go. Okay, that felt pretty good. Nothing so far has felt completely untouchable, just a little bit brain requiring. I think there was a locked door down here. Cool. Alright, let's go see what's in here. Anyway, so my answer to the former question was, or the question was, cure any illness or prevent accidents. I feel inclined, based on vocation and personal obligations and preferences, to favor curing any illness. Accidents, if you will, they called them in school if you missed a test, the act of God, and while I don't know if I pertain to that sort of religious outlook on things, I'm certainly... Wow, we did that on the second try, didn't we? Maybe third try? I don't know, but that felt good. That felt really good. Okay. Resisting temptation to jump out of the bubble. Oh, this looks like an up. This looks like a busy up. Actually, there was a speedrun tech that I saw, not specific... You know what, there are spikes there, never mind. So there's a speedrun tech. If these spikes weren't down here, there's a way to kind of like wall jump off of a spike wall. I don't think I could use that here effectively, but I wonder if I... this is definitely going to kill me, but I want to try it. Let's see if I can do... Nope. The angle's a little snug there. I bet I could. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, I can skip that first platform if I do this. Hold on. This is going to be a waste of time, but I want to try it because I want to feel fancy about myself. How come I got my dash back the first time, but not that time? Look at that. Oh, well. This is completely unnecessary for this room, but it feels so cool to pull off. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Now I don't have my dash, though. Okay, well, it only works for so long, I guess. But that was cool, right? That wasn't just me. That feels really good to pull off. I honestly may try any percent speedrun of this. Like, I don't expect to do anything, but maybe if I can get myself to like sub 50, I'll feel proud of myself. That said, I keep wasting my dash. Alright, well, let's see. Would you rather have the perfect memory of every moment in your life, including all the painful ones, or would you rather have the ability to selectively forget any memory you choose, even the happy ones? I feel like even if I'm unhappy with a memory, I shouldn't try to forget it, personally. Like, I would definitely be better off if I forgot some of these memories that eat at my core. So maybe for mental health reasons it would be best if I did. But, I don't know. Saved it. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Whoa. I went rocketing there. So I wonder if... There we go. It looks like you have to be really quick with your jump on that third one. Didn't get my dash back. Can I make it back? I cannot. Yeah, I don't know. I guess... I mean, my memory sucks. You are very well aware that my memory is a combination of recreational and just frustratingly forgetful. And... There must be a weird timing thing to this, I feel. But I don't think... I think for me, I would rather, maybe after all, forget the painful memories. Oh, look, we did it. Nice, okay. This really hasn't felt too bad yet. Now comes the part that reminds me of Chapter 3, I guess. Or, this part reminds me of Chapter 3 with the cycle-based stuff, which means I'm inevitably going to die to something really embarrassing like that. It's fine. But, yeah, I suspect your answer would be the same. I think our painful memories are informative and help us make us who we are, but the way that they just kind of become these unstoppable forces that just permeate our thought process and we can't seem to let go of, I could probably do without that. I would be happier that way, even if it does potentially make me lose some of the life lessons I've earned. Maybe I can remember the feeling, or I can forget the feeling, but remember, or maybe I can forget the memory, but remember the lesson, or the feeling, or what I gained from that memory, even if I can't remember it. I don't know. I feel like people would be a lot easier to forgive if you forgot why they wronged you, but that might also be a problem in the long run. If you forgot what someone did to you and you run into them again, well, you're willing to forget someone who may end up hurting you a second time, so there are certainly trade-offs to that. Alright, let's use my platforming brain for a moment. The timing on the... I think I just need to wait like a half second for that, because I'm more or less on a cycle here. So as long as I maintain that cycle, I think I can be pretty solid here. Let's see. I didn't wait. Oh, I forgot to dash down. Okay. Just got hit by that, but I got hit by that instead. Alright, next hypothetical. Would you rather be able to time travel, but never return to your current timeline? Or would you rather be able to see all parallel universes, but never be able to interact directly with them? I would favor the latter, and the reason for that is I like my current timeline. It involves you, and I wouldn't want to give that up. As cheesy as that might sound. Yeah. This is going to be the room that I have the most trouble with. I can already foresee that. Or any room like this, because it requires me to dodge cycle-based obstacles, and if Chapter 3 was proof of anything, I am bad at this. But as far as parallel universes go, I mean, that's effectively the equivalent of watching some sort of, like, media entertainment. So maybe I could see a world where someone had a tour, like a musical tour near where I lived, and I got to see what that was like. Or I got to see the reality where people can turn into penguins. Why that reality specifically? It doesn't matter why, it matters that I can do it, right? A little too early on that, it seems. But I don't know. I feel like the parallel plus the parallel universe might be utilitarian, or offer utility as well, if you can see like innovations that perhaps you have the capabilities of making, you just lack the drive or the startup, and this will give you a clue into how to do that, you know? So I definitely favor the parallel worlds idea on this one. I can do this, I promise. This still feels immeasurably more doable than the platforming that made me lose my mind temporarily. Okay. It's really the horizontal one in that perpendicular set over there that's causing me trouble. The timing on it is a little weird. Or maybe it's more the positioning. There we go. Hey! Okay. Oh man, that speedrunning tech just feels so good to pull off. Alright, so it feels like we're done with this section since we got all the keys, and it looks like... Well, let's see what this leads us to. Okay, so I need the platform with a spring here. Weird. Oh, I see, I spring and then I grab the side of that platform. Fair enough. Okay. So if I'm fast about this, I can grab the side and then climb up and spring upwards. The timing is a little bit weird. Grab this. Yeah, okay, so the second I touch the spring, I get rocketed. And that includes when I... Alright, the timing's a little bit weird, but I think I can do this. Climb up now. Nope, too slow. At least this seems to be the only challenge, perhaps. Yeah, I started too low there. Not much I can do. That I just completely missed. Alright, next... Alright, here's one. Would you rather be the most intelligent person in the world but be unable to communicate with other beings entirely, or be of average intelligence and be able to communicate with others and form deep, meaningful relationships? The latter for me. Intelligence is a blessing and a curse. It's fun to know what you're doing, but it's also terrifying and anxiety-inducing and frustrating sometimes that even if you have the intelligence, you don't have the other capabilities to make something that you want to happen. And... How does one... Oh, okay, that was easy. Okay, I'm saying it now. This level is so much easier, so much more doable than... Wow, that went so clean. This is so much more doable in Chapter 3, and especially Chapter 4. Holy goodness. But now I'm realizing we're going to have to platform with Theo. And that sounds awful. So we'll see. We will see. I'm going to assume we have to platform with Theo again. They're going to make that so challenging. Anyway, yeah, I think my happiness comes from those deep, meaningful communications with others, so I'd rather be even dumb, but able to connect and communicate with others rather than give that up for intelligence that I can't use for anything other than myself, potentially. I mean, there's the assumption that that intelligence could be used for others, I suppose, and in that case, maybe I would find happiness. But, I don't know. To me, I think I do very much value intelligence in myself and others. It's probably one of the personal traits I don't know. It's a trait that I look for in others, but I don't require. But, I mean, this is hard to explain, I suppose. I might not be able to hit that. Ooh, this is weird. How do I hit that button? These areas are symmetric, so I don't think I can. I need to conserve my dash. So I guess let me. Oh, okay. I think I see what I need to do. I need to grab this edge, and then I can jump like this. Yeah. All right. So I have to platform by hanging on these edges potentially. Alright, let's try this. If I latch onto there, latch onto that, jump. There. The spacing... Oh, I see. If I go onto that right wall now. So here, jump. Aim for that right wall over there. Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I can definitely do this. That getting to the next section will be a little tricky, but... Oh. I think I can do this. There we go. Alright, keep falling. Alright, there's another button in there that I'll have to press afterwards. Fair enough. I thought I could speed through that, but it appears I cannot. Would you rather live in a society where everyone's emotions are publicly displayed for all to see, or society where emotions are completely private from all others and there's no way to know about them? I think this is another one where I would favor people being open. I think there's a lot lost in communication when people try to bottle up feelings and hide their emotions from each other. And while I do think a degree of privacy is valuable, I also think it kind of it can lead to more hurtful outcomes in the long run. In the long run. There was a movie I saw a while back with a group of friends that kind of centered around this idea where lying was like a physically impossible human trait until it was basically, I don't know if it was actually called this, but it was basically about the first liar to exist in humanity. And it was an interesting concept. It was kind of funny. They end up creating religion, of course. And they effectively create the 10 Commandments on a box of pizza. I forget if Steve Carell, what's his name? Michael from The Office. I forget if that was one of the actors in that. I'm having a brief moment of doubting myself. Michael, I'm thinking, is the main character of The Office for the first couple seasons, but I could be wrong. Basically, the guy. Oh no, was his name Scott? No, Michael Scott. That's what his name was, wasn't it? I don't remember. Unfortunately, it's been so long since we watched The Office. I can't believe I'm blanking on this. Okay, here are the Shoggoths. I'm sure this will make things more complicated, but at least they are a way to pretty reliably regenerate my climb and jump juice, I think. Maybe if I learn the timing for their charge. Oh, wait, they can press the buttons too. Okay, that's really valuable to know, I think. For now, let's focus on platforming away from this guy. So there is a button. Alright, you know what I bet I can do? Give me a second, I think I can... Oh, that was fancy, and that was not what I intended to do, but okay. I do think I should probably regenerate my climb juice before I go further. Oh, I already had regenerated it. Weird. Oh well, we're going for it. Alright, there's a button over here. Maybe if I can... That works. I didn't move to the left as far as I'm aware. Oh well. So... Whoop. So, that is... Ah, man, I love incorporating the speedrun tech into my normal gameplay now. Oh, they can push the buttons, too. That's awesome. Alright, I'm sure there's a way to abuse that, potentially. Oop, let's not kill ourselves here. Come on. Yeah, alright. Room done. Anyway, let's go on to the next hypothetical. Would you rather be able to predict natural disasters but not be able to prevent them, or prevent natural disasters but never be able to predict when they'll occur? There are plenty of fascinating sciencey people out there who can predict it without my help, so I'd rather be able to stop them. There may be some initial damage, but if I can stop them whenever and wherever I am, then that's fine by me. That sounds fantastic. I'll take that any day. Ooh, okay, so this room is basically I need to kite the Shoggoths into breaking things for me. Somehow I feel like this is going to be a little tricky, especially if I am having trouble with these orbs. I'm not lining them up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, hold on. Speedrun strat. Whee! Doesn't matter if I'm a speedrunner if I'm still terrible at the game, you know? Oh, hello. Can I, cool, thanks. Maybe I can't make that. I swear that was meant to be diagonal down. Whoa, hello. Alright, so let's aim low. Okay. This isn't how I want this to go, I promise. I'm killing him too fast. Didn't expect that either. Saved it. Alright. Have it charge that way. Well, at least I got it to break the wall. Alright, the timing on this room is a little bit weird. But I think I can figure it out. But yeah, I'd rather... Back onto the previous topic. I would much rather be able to predict the natural disasters and prevent them from happening than know when they're going to happen but not be able to stop them. I think if I can get the initial... If I can count on the science capabilities of other human beings, I can let them predict and hopefully prevent the greater aftermath. There is an argument to be made for knowing in advance so you can have people evacuate, but I feel like people wouldn't believe me. Granted, I don't know if people would believe me if I told them I knew how to stop the natural disaster, but if it's like a solo sort of, I can do this without any assistance, then maybe it's fine. I wonder if I can speedrun strat this. Hold on. Whoop. Alright, so, a little too slow. I bet I can. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Diagonal. Oh, okay. Wasn't how I wasn't expecting to jump off of him. Oh, it broke too fast. Okay, so if you dash into those platforms, they break even faster, it seems. Alright, I'm making this room harder than it needs to be. Obviously, I'm supposed to just bounce off the Shoggoth to get around that corner, or that other section of the room, but this is way more fun. So, never mind, I screwed up. I screwed up again. Alright, I'll fast forward through this section just so that I can do the speedrun strat. I want to do it. Okay. Tell me that wasn't the coolest thing you've ever seen me do in this game, because it felt like the coolest thing I've ever done in this game, and I'm so glad I got that on recording. See, this is what is so fun about going in, like learning the base mechanics of a speedrun and then just mapping out the rest of the route yourself. Like, I don't get to do that very often, but for a brief moment I got to feel fancy and I got to feel really good about myself. That was so much fun to pull off. Anyway, would you rather live in a world... Oh, hey, Theo. Would you rather... It's the Temple Remix, featuring your boy Mixmaster Theo. Would you rather live in a world where there are no laws, or a world where there are strict and unchangeable laws with harsh consequences? I think it depends on if those laws are reasonable or not. This is definitely going to be the hardest part of the challenge bar, no questions asked. Because I have to deal with both the Shoggoth and platforming with Theo. Oh, and they can knock Theo out of my hands. That's annoying. Let's see if I can knock... Yeah, let's get rid of him. Okay, so Theo ends up on that spike. I can grab Theo here. Probably use the Shoggoth to platform. Actually, one thing I need to establish is, can I still jump off of walls? I can. Okay, that's good to know. Could you please... Anyway, yeah, if the walls are if walls. If the laws are unreasonable and harmful, I feel like a world without laws, or a world with incredibly strict laws, at least with the incredibly strict laws, you could probably find a way to survive. I mean, obviously with that, with no, Okay, there we go. That's the first half now. I think I can, yeah, okay, so we established I can do this. Man, I had that, darn. Okay, so if Theo dies, I dies. Fair enough. I mean, we can't live in a world without our good boy. So the main thing I lose is my ability to climb on walls and my ability to dash when I'm holding Theo. Anyway, I think my answer is I think I'd rather live in the world with restrictive laws than the world without any laws. And that's just because a world without structure sounds objectively terrifying to me, if that makes sense. It probably makes sense. Wow, okay. Unlucky. Would you rather be with the same person for most of your life, or with many different people throughout your life? I think we both know the answer to this one. We are a pair, and we've been a pair for 6 years, and you are my person, I am your person, and I think I'm fine with that. I wouldn't mind being able to see some more friends, but I don't need to. Whoop! Oh boy. I'm pretty happy being the introvert who's locked away in a castle with his secretly a dragon girlfriend. Dragon vampire sort of girlfriend. Who also has tentacles for hair. Okay. So I need to be careful of those spikes, but I think I've got the gist of it. I would like to take this Shoggoth out now. There we go. Cool. Dodged that one barely. Alright, so let's get the wall hops here. Alright, we got... Oh good, if the spikes are in the way, he falls through them. That's good. Oh, I'm getting cornered. Could you... Thank you. Saw my way out and I took it and it worked. Thank goodness. This isn't canon, is it? I'm sad that him falling on that thing couldn't squish it. It feels like it should. Oh, okay, see, there's the button. Theo, come back. Oh dear. This is getting spooky. Keep on moving. Alright, how do I do this? Oh, okay, I see I need to throw him through there. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the thing respawning. Oops. Oh, I didn't think it could get me. Darn. I thought it would get clipped on the wall, but it kind of just slid over it. How very tentacles of you. Theo squished it into me. Darn it. Alright. Let's do one more. Would you rather have your heart broken or break someone else's heart? I think I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I broke someone's heart. So I think I'd rather have mine broken. I'll eventually move on. It won't be easy, but I can probably eventually move on. Whoop. Alright, would you rather be able to change one moment in your partner's lifetime or your own to make things better? Either for yourself or for your relationship, specifically. Not for your partner themselves, but for your relationship. I'll just read this question again, because I botched up the reading a little bit. Basically, would you rather change one event in your life to make your life better, or change one event in your partner's life to make your relationship with your partner better? I would favor... I think I'd rather make your life better than my own. I'm okay. And I know you have several things that have made your life more difficult than the average. And I think more difficult than you deserve. So I would favor using that power for you. This is so sketchy. I'm like desperately trying not to die. At least I finally got the button. Alright, just keep moving. Basically, as long as I don't stand in the same place and I can use these walls defensively, we should be good. Oh, that was fancy. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Theo protected me, but also like almost got me killed too. All right, we need to knock you out, please. Leave me alone for a second. Okay, we got it. Oh, we did it. Okay, here's another. Ooh, I don't like how this room looks. This looks really icky. Okay, so I need Theo to get on there, maybe? No, I bet he can push that trigger, that button. So we both died. It's fine. So maybe from here. Okay, there we go. And now if I do this, awesome! I can grab him out of that. That's cool. Oh, almost saved him. Here's another hypothetical. Would you rather be able to heal any physical wound or any emotional wound? Now this is tough because I think it's harder to observe. What? Why did he fall off there? Maybe I knocked into him? Not sure. I feel for me personally, I would favor healing physical wounds. Theo, I don't know what just happened, but I'm thankful for you not dying. Whoa, that felt fancy. Nice. Okay, so let's throw Theo over there, and then I can climb up. Okay. This one is clearly impossible. Thanks for your confidence, Theo. I kind of agree, but I see what it's going for. Oh no, it falls. Oh, you've got to move fast. Uh-oh. All right, something tells me I'm gonna have to turn the brain off, the commentary brain off for in lieu of the platforming brain here, but. We'll see what I can do, I guess. Oh, this is challenging. What a mechanic. Like, how do I even do this? Okay, I see. I have to... Okay. So what I need to do is throw, grab him, throw, dash. Save him. Oh boy. Alright, I've got the rough idea, but not quite the mechanical skill to pull it off just yet. Some practice will take. This will take some practice, is what I'm trying to... I missed. Okay, I actually, I think I can pull this off. That felt pretty close to what I wanted. So throw, jump, throw. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow, we made it to the end already. Wow. This felt so much more doable than the third and the fourth. Especially the fourth. Oh my goodness. I spent almost 2 hours on the fourth. This one felt really satisfying and... Alright. Anyway, would you rather have power to control your dreams and have any dream you want, or to never have nightmares again, but also never have any control over your dreams? Oops. Wait. Wait, so that doesn't make sense, because the first one, if you have control over your dreams, you should be able to control your nightmares too. So that doesn't make sense to me, but alright, let's do it this way. Would you rather be able to control your dreams or never have a dream again? That includes nightmares, but maybe you can't control your nightmares. Alright, here's how we'll phrase it. Would you rather be able to have complete control over your dreams, but you have a nightmare every other day? Or would you be able to have no dreams, but no nightmares anymore? I think for me, if I'm able to control my dreams, in theory, that means I can control my nightmares too. And if I can turn a nightmare around and make it better, that sounds kind of fun, maybe? I don't like the idea of a nightmare every 2 days, though, but... I've always had a dream of being able to, like, mix dreams with reality. Of course, it's a dream, but... Oh. Well, we all know Jeff is bad at beat rooms. Jeff's also bad at 2D platformers, so it's fine. Ah, Theo! Go on without me, Theo! I can save it! Oh, I'm really close. Oops, didn't mean to grab him there. So because I die first, I end up throwing Theo, even though because I technically let go of him, so he gets thrown when I die. Poor Theo. I just forgot to grab him there. That's my bad. Nope. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Here, let's do one quick... Let's do a hypothetical about 3 houses, since this will probably be the last commentary I have for the episode. So... Would you rather have Ignatz paint you or Lorenz? Because on the one hand, Ignatz would give you a very nice painting, I'm sure, but Lorenz would not, and I think it would be funnier. So I vote for... I feel like in general I would just rather be around Ignatz. I feel like I would be friends with Ignatz the same way he's friends with Raph. I feel like we would have a similar dynamic of sorts. Yeah. But I feel like your answer would probably be you'd rather have Lorenz paint you. I think we would both agree that if Ferdinand was thrown into the mix, though, a painting hand-drawn by, or hand-painted by Ferdinand von Ayer would be a family heirloom for decades to come, and there could be nothing to replace it. Oh, okay, I didn't think I was gonna work, but okay, we did it. But yeah, final answer, Ferdinand von Ayer, #1, Ignatz, if not Ignatz over Lorenz. Anyway, with all that said, here we go. Good, I'm glad we can smash that with Theo. He helped. Mirror Magic, complete chapter 5B side. That honestly, that was really satisfying. Like, there was no room that felt unnecessarily difficult and cruel. Like, there were at least 2 or 3 of those in chapter 4's B-side, I would say. But hey, alright, how many deaths, out of curiosity? That is a reasonable number of deaths for a B-side, I would say. How does that compare to the other ones, honestly? Let's see. It's half the amount there. Half the amount there. About the same on chapter 2 and then chapter 1. Yeah, that feels about right. I would say, I don't really remember. I would say that was easier than chapter 2, honestly. I would say that's the second easiest B-side I've done so far. Chapter 1 being the easiest. But with all that said, Kiwi, that's another B-side complete, a whole bunch of hypotheticals asked, and some very strange answers, I'm sure. I look forward to you answering my question of who you would rather be painted by between Ignatz and Lorenz, and then of course again we know that the family heirloom of the von Ayer family, produced by a member of the von Ayer family, would be your true and only answer after that. But I digress, Kiwi. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.